Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows. You caught me in the middle of a yawn. So today we are doing a day in the life video. We were asked the other day about what we do on Saturdays to prepare for Sundays, and we thought you guys would like to see what we do on a normal day. So today's Monday, which is not a normal day for us, and we're all in quarantine, so you gotta remember all of this. But Mondays we catch up on chores because we don't do dishes on Sunday, we don't do laundry on Sunday, and so today's gonna look a little odd. It is 6:10 right now. We are going to plan to do a video approximately every hour, like at the top of the hour. I'm just going to set an alarm, and when the alarm goes off, we're going to take a video of what we are doing at the moment. You are going to see a messy house. You are going to see crazy children. You're going to see us like I'm still in my pajamas. We're just going to do as live video, as raw video as we can do. Of course, I won't take a video if I'm helping someone go potty or somebody's been hurt recently before the alarm goes off. We'll do it as soon as we can. So this is what our normal mornings look like. At 6 o'clock, at 6:00, if you ask the 2-year-old, he's allowed to get out of bed. So the boys are always awake by the time 6:00 comes around, and they come running out of their room. Usually I get up a few minutes before 6. My body's just trained at that now. And so I go into their room with this guy. I take a diaper for him, and he gets changed laying on their floor. The little guy, the 2-year-old right there, who is potty training, gets taken out of his diaper and taken potty. The potty seat is in his room, and I get his underwear on and stuff for the day. And then we walk out here to the living room. Sometimes Marco is awake, sometimes not. He is this morning. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
And so we come out to the living room and they play quietly. Our mornings are a lot of watching Josiah, because in the mornings is when Josiah has a seizure, if he's going to have one for the day typically. So just trying to keep him occupied at something. Like if he were to have a seizure right now with playing with the cards, he would be on the floor and he'd be safe. So that's where he is. Samuel is really into computers right now, so he has to do his math on the computer before he's allowed to do Scratch, which is a coding program that he likes to do. He's working through how to do different things on that coding program, make different codes. So again, it's shortly after 6. The big girls, Virginia and Naomi, 16 and 13, have to get up at 6:30, and they start their stuff, so they don't come immediately to the living room. They start getting dressed and brushing hair and all those. Abigail, the 5-year-old, can get up whenever she does. She doesn't usually sleep in, so if she's sleeping past 6:30, we just allow her to sleep. Sometimes she's out here at 6 o'clock before I even get out of the boys' room with them. So that's what's going on. We will see you in about an hour when we do the next video.
Hi.
Okay, so it is just about 7 o'clock, and this is what the kitchen looks like on a Monday morning, because we didn't do dishes yesterday, so you see a huge amount of dishes there. Virginia is emptying the dishwasher. Naomi is about to cook some pancakes that I just mixed up, so that is breakfast. You will see there are various states of dress in the house. The little ones are still all in their pajamas. Samuel got dressed just now. Girls and I and Mark got dressed. So we will show you real life laundry. Monday morning laundry. But got it going. In the girls' room, dry laundry from the other day. And a closed door because Abigail's getting herself dressed. So parts and pieces of stuff that need to be picked up. Living room is not all that bad because we spend Sundays in the living room. Like, we spend a lot of time in the living room, so we have the kids just pick up as we go instead of leaving a mess somewhere. A bathroom that has already been wiped down by Naomi. The other bathroom's already been wiped down by Virginia. Beds that have been made by the 5-year-old. So, beds made by the 5-year-old, so that was what she wanted to do this morning. Clothes laid on the floor for Josiah. It's a hard time laying them out himself. And that's what Monday morning looks like. So since we saw you last time, we played a couple more rounds of Uno, which were legitimately won by Uriah most of the time, and Josiah won a game.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you won once?
Yeah.
Uriah is really good at Uno and really likes it. So we don't like to play against him because he wins. But we did that. We mixed up pancake batter. What else did we do? Samuel finished his scratch on the computer. He had to move an object from right to left and right to left. And
we took out all the trashes.
Laundries got collected from all of the rooms. And that's what happened. For our family, our mornings start out somewhat slow because of people waking up at various times and needing to watch him procedures and things like that. If you're a family that gets up and gets going in the morning and you're out the door in half an hour, that's great. Our family can do that on days that we need to. But this video is not a, hey, you should do life like the cows do. That's not what this is. This is just to show you how our life runs every day, so you get a better idea of our family. So, see you in an hour. Okay, so it's just about 8 o'clock, and you can see that we got some dishes done. We are mostly, kitchen's a lot of the way cleaned up. Everyone ate breakfast. We still got some stuff here on the middle counter we got to deal with. We're doing our coffee. We do cold brew coffee. That's another video you can watch on here. You can see a couple more people are dressed. Abigail's now dressed. Naomi has her coat on because Mark and Naomi are about to go out on a walk just to get themselves moving. Josiah is finishing sweeping the floor, and then I have the little kids, so Samuel on down, we do stretching and we do a walk on the computer in the living room. That might move outside once it's warm enough, but right now putting everyone's shoes on when it's cool in the morning is not something we're doing. Virginia is downstairs in the basement, walking, practicing her catechism questions. That's what she likes to do. She likes to pace, so she goes down to the basement to do that. What we've done for the last half hour, Abigail did some reading practice. She also did her math flashcards on the computer. Everybody ate breakfast. Dishes were done. That was pretty much what was done then. So we will be doing exercise for about the next half hour, and then we will be starting Bible. So we will see you in an hour during Bible time. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock now. Since we saw you last, we walked. The littles and I do some stretching, just sitting on the floor and stretch to our feet, that type of thing. And then we do Leslie Sansone Walk at Home, which is a 1 mile walk you can watch on the computer, and you do different steps. And the kids have a lot of fun with that. So we did that. Mark and Naomi went on a walk outside. They walk on our little cul-de-sac.
We found flowers.
And then they walked around the property and found flowers. And Virginia held the baby while she did some schoolwork, and he fell asleep in her arms. So she still has him. So that was at 8. We did that till about 8:30, and then rejoined in the living room around 8:45-ish. And we're doing Bible. So this is our kind of normal setup for Bible. Not that people have assigned seats or anything, but the littles sit. They are instructed to read 2 verses where I say a couple words, they follow me, say a couple words, they follow me. Then they each say something they learned from it. Not the 2-year-old. He doesn't usually get a whole lot out of it, but he is learning sitting there. He just can't tell us what he learned. I also have dealt with poop because we are potty training and someone didn't make it to the potty in time. So I had to go clean out pants. So that's what we've done in this past hour. So we will see you in another hour. Okay, so it is now 10 o'clock. We have finished our Bible, like we were showing you out there. When we get further along in the discussion, we let the littler ones get out paper to draw while we are doing our Bible. So we finished that. Everybody got their socks and their shoes on and their jackets on, and they're all outside with the big girls. We are taking a couple things to friends. We are, of course, right now under quarantine like the rest of you. We have some things we're dropping off at friends' doors and picking up from them from their doorsteps, making sure everybody is properly socially distanced, but taking a ride just to get out of the house for a little bit and drop those things off. I gotta go give this guy a diaper change, and we will see you again in an hour. Not much happened in this past hour, except lots of Bible, which is good, but not a lot to talk about. So I'm driving, so I'm not gonna look at the camera, but we are out for a drive in this wonderful, beautiful day in Maine. I'm tired of being stuck in the house, so we're keeping our social distance, but we are getting a few errands errands done, of having to drop some things to people or pick up things from people. So thank you, Charlie and Adam, for the clothes, and I hope the families enjoy their stuff. And now we're headed to swing by another friend just to see their house, not go inside, just to see where they live. But we done the last hour. We drove around, we said hi to friends, asked their friends, and we're gonna go home and have lunch. So not very exciting right now. We'll see you in an hour. Okay, so I'm 10 minutes late for this video. It is 12:10 and we just got back. You saw that we were driving in the last video. We stopped and said hi to friends. Again, very socially distanced. They were on their porch. We were way down on their grass. And it was good to just be able to chat with people, to be able to just talk about what we've been doing the last couple weeks. We are now home and I'm about to make some quesadillas because it's an easy lunch that my kids love. So we'll get out the salsa and the sour cream and we will take tortillas and put cheese in them. So we'll see you in an hour. Hey guys, it's 1 o'clock now. So we have Uriah laying down, getting ready for nap. Can you wave? He has Jamarel Stewart on his Kindle right now that he's watching. He doesn't get to watch something every day at nap time, but I needed that today. And he likes to watch her cook. So go check out Jamarel. She's got some cooking videos. There's still some leftovers from lunch sitting on the table. We had quesadillas. These three are sitting and watching. We use master books for our homeschool curriculum. And because of the quarantine and stuff, they're doing some read alouds 3 days a week for the next 2 weeks. So check out Master Books, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So they're doing that for a book we haven't read. The kitchen still has kitchen lunch stuff out. I will get to in a few minutes after I get him to nap. Virginia is trying on clothes because we just got hand-me-downs in that trip we took. Baby is watching the trying on of sweaters. Naomi is trying on skirts. Tell us in the comments, do you like the skirt? Do you not like the skirt? It was from a friend, so hopefully you like it. We like it, Hannah. If you don't like it, Hannah can be mad at you. Oops, careful. And so that's what we ate lunch while you weren't here. So we will see you again in an hour. People are headed outside to jack up some steps that have gone bad during the winter. So it's 2:15. It's been a little over an hour. So in that past hour, we have gotten a child to sleep. We had a friend stop by with a computer, which we had just been talking about a new how to do live stream, and this might be a possibility. This little guy got fed and changed, and the kids have helped Daddy raise the porch and put new supports under it. So there's where he is. That's where Uriah is. You'll notice food got put away in that time. We have schoolwork going on in the living room. We have a messy kitchen. Not super messy. I'm not trying to say that that's like a huge mess, just it's not clean. And then we have other people outside, which is where I was. I've been working on making menu plans is what I've been doing while I've been supervising children. But I had to go inside so we could show you everybody. Virginia was doing school inside. We have a bike rider. That's what he's been busy doing. Abigail is playing on the rope swing, and Samuel is being supervised with using his saw to cut firewood. They've been picking dry wood out of our woods and cutting it up for firewood. So that's what's happened this past hour. See you in about an hour. So it's 4 o'clock, and because it's sunny, we are enjoying outside. So Samuel is still sawing. There are bikes out. Abigail has some contraption with her chair and a piece of wood there. I don't even know what that is. I'm nursing a baby because he started screaming in the stroller, and we're going to go inside in a little bit and make some lunch, supper, whatever meal we're going to make. Virginia is in there wood burning.
For what?
For the Bible. For post-tenebris Bible rebinding. Mm-hmm. And Naomi is working on Spanish through Rosetta Stone, which has a free 3-month trial. So
cool. She's having fun with that. That's all. I can hear her through the window talking to
Yes, she's talking to my
talking Spanish to the phone.
So, and while this past hour, while that all happened, we had an injury on the bike, and he hurt his hand. Right.
Yep. And his knee a little bit.
Yep. So that's it. We'll see you at 5. So it's now 5. I'm making supper. We're trying to use up some of the stuff we have in the house. We figured now during this quarantine is a good time to get done with some of the things that we've been given. So we were making some pasta, skillet, hamburger helper type things. The older kids are folding laundry in the other room listening to Odyssey. Josiah ran that way. Abigail and Uriah are running around looking for the Uno cards that went missing sometime since this morning because we were playing Uno in the first video today. This little guy is hungry, so I'm waiting for everything to boil so I can go feed him. And that's what we've been doing. We cleaned up all of outside stuff so we could come in for the evening. So, see you in an hour. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock. Virginia is emptying coffee grounds. Abigail's getting a towel. Uriah's just standing there. Josiah's just standing there. You see dirt on his face. He needs his face washed. You notice there are some pajamas on people? Mark is washing dishes. Thank you, Daddy. Cleaning up after supper. Samuel, I will not show you because he is down getting dressed in his pajamas. Sorry, Uriah. And Naomi is downstairs getting some frozen fruit for our smoothie tonight. So, oh, and he's back with pajamas. So, there we go. That's what's happening at 6. So, we just prayed and we're ready to put the kids to bed. That means a couple more potty runs for certain people, some diapers and those types of things. We had popcorn and smoothies, fruit smoothies for dessert tonight. And we were watching a food show. Oh, someone still has fruit smoothie on his face. Did you like your fruit smoothie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are headed to bed. So we'll show you what happens after these ones go to bed. Hi, we're back. So it is 8 o'clock. So we put Abigail down in the girls' room for bed. Uriah, Josiah, and Samuel are down in the boys' room for bed. They are all listening to Adventures in Odyssey as they go to sleep. We then have to turn on Bible for them to listen to if they're not falling asleep from Adventures in Odyssey because it's a little interesting. Malachi is still here just being as cute as ever.
Handsome boy.
The girls stay up in the evenings. So right now it's about 8 o'clock. They normally can do something that they would like or they hang out with us. And right now we are watching Rachel and Davis Carmen. I have a hard time saying their names. Rachel and Davis Carmen on the Homeschool Summit. They're doing a parenting homeschool conference online that goes for the whole week, and it has really, really good speakers. Tonight we're going to listen to Rachel and Davis, and we're also going to listen to E.Z. Zwane talk about marriage, and Nancy Campbell. Anything that's on there you can listen to for 24 hours, so we'll listen to them sometime today or tomorrow. But they got some really good speakers. I'm going to put that on the Hurting Little Cows page, so if you see this tomorrow, look for where I'm putting Hurting Little Cows on the page, where I'm putting it on the Hurting Little Cows page tonight. Whatever. So we will see you in an hour. 9 o'clock now. So just sent the girls off to bed. This little guy fell asleep over here talking to Daddy. And he's smiling. And so we've been sitting here and watching Rachel and Davis Carmen. Is that right? On the Homeschool Summit. They've been talking about radically intentional parenting, and it's just really neat to hear about making sure that you're talking about topics and discussions and things that are going to come up, decisions you have to make, talking about those things as a couple before they happen, not just when something happens reacting to it, but discovering why, praying about why you're going to do those things. What would God have you do in those situations instead of just letting everything hit you as a parent as they do day in and day out, but talking about those things like we were just watching about, talking about media before it happens, talking about homeschooling before the kids get to that age, talking about how you're going to have your family meals. Do you all sit at the table? Do you have your phones at the table? Those types of things. Really interesting, really neat. We're going to go finish that as we go to bed. But this is my last video for the night. If you enjoyed watching our family do what we do, please let us know in the comments or like this video or subscribe to our channel or any of those things. We will do more of these in the future if people like them. Today was kind of an odd day because being stuck in the house with quarantine, and we actually had a day to get out in the car today, we didn't do our normal school day and stuff. So we'll probably do another one if you guys like these that will involve what we actually do during our normal school day too. But thank you for joining us on Hurting Little Cows, and we'll see you next time.